Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we are working on some stuff to make sure this car actually runs. So in the last few days we've been working pretty much strictly on cosmetic stuff, getting the paint done, the side skirts on, the wheels on, you know, some of the interior pieces. And then, you know, Sean brought it to my attention, why don't we make sure this thing runs and drives before we go any deeper into the other stuff? So that's probably a good start. This off already, and over in this side we've got our injectors from RC Injectors. This is who we send all of our injectors to get rebuilt. In here you can see when these injectors went out, you know, this is where it was prior to cleaning. Over here it's telling us that, you know, basically the lowest amount of horsepower you can make and the highest amount of horsepower you can make. Now that things are cleaned and after cleaning, you can see everything here is marked as excellent. That's literally right where we want to be, right in the 450 range on injectors. And on these injectors, you know, should be pretty good, up to about 360, 400 horsepower is their estimates on these injectors, which is about what I need to be at basically for ours day. I know y'all are saying that sounds super, super weak, but again, we're setting baseline numbers on the track, not going totally all in yet. And then we've got the Iranium spark plugs, NGK. This is what we use on our cars here. They work a lot better than some of the other stuff that we've tried in the past. There's some comparable stuff where the plug itself is actually a little bit shorter, but these are the actual GTR specification plugs for the RB26s. They're 2 millimeters longer. So they actually make a little bit better connection than some of the other stuff that's out there as aftermarket on the market currently. Also today, fuel filter, wicks, what we use in-house. So we're gonna be doing a fuel filter and dropping all of the fluids, which we'll get to here shortly. So the spark plugs are out and there is a ton of carbon buildup on here. Just old, over the years kind of stuff. Not super cool, but we've got new ones going in. And then in here there's a lot of like disgusting buildup over the years down there, so we're cleaning all of that out. I'll get this looking nice, even though no one will see it, we will know. All right, so the new plugs are in, and we'll move over here to my little work table, and we've got the new coil pack wire harness right here. The other one is just disgusting. Right here we've got some dielectric grease. What this is going to help seal and insulate the connection for the actual coil packs right here. So all it is just one little squirt in there on each one of these, and you can put this on, put the connectors on. Everything should make a really good connection, which is going to help everything. All right, so we got our wire coil pack harness from Wiring Specialties. This is who we get all of our stuff for. We use them on literally almost every single one of our cars. So we've already got it set up here. They wire it and number it for you, so you really just have to plug them in and make that connection. That's upside down. There you go. That, and then that. Kind of just go every other one. Make sure it's got a good connection. All right, so we're all plugged in there, and that is what it looks like. Now we gotta hook the rest of this back up. We'll be good to go. All right, so the wire harness from Wiring Specialties is in, again, for the coil packs. This is $734 for this, $734. So put that on the toll. RC injectors are getting set to go in right now. So the way these work basically is you send out your injectors, they rebuild them, which I kind of went over earlier. They give you all the stats. The injectors are here, they come back really, really nice and new. This about $225 to get this done. To have your injectors all, you know, completely rebuilt, looking nice and everything again, and functioning properly. So right here, just this and this, $1,000 into the car. All right, so the fuel rail is out. We're using the factory one right now. I do have a really nice Midori one, but we're not gonna put that in until things get a little bit more cleaned up underneath here. Here are the old injectors. They are gnarly. So we're getting ready to put the new ones in right here. Made room all along the way there for the new RC injectors. Make a big difference here shortly. All right, so we're gonna plug the connectors and harness back together, and we're gonna start it up, and we should hear a difference. Doesn't sound happy. All right, so we've been having some problems. This thing doesn't want to seem to like run right, misfiring or something. So before we get into the coil packs, we're just rechecking these injectors again. Let's give it a shot. That sounds more like an RB is supposed to sound. Saves us some time. All right, so we've got everything changed that we need to change. New fuel filter, spark plugs, coil packs, injectors, and we're gonna hear what it sounds like right now. Sounds pretty good. One of the last things we're doing tonight is putting in this Motul fuel system cleaner. Our friends at Motul are right up the street from us, literally right across the street. So they sent me over some of this stuff to try out. This will help clean up a lot of the gunk, varnishy kind of things living in my fuel system from sitting for a few years. Thanks, Eric. All right, guys, we are wrapping it up for the night, but least favorite part of each one of these is what does all of this cost? Ready for the rundown? All right, paint and body. This car needed a lot of work, so no big surprise there. That cost a good amount of money. If you remember from the previous episode, the rear quarters, $3,500 a pop plus shipping. So you take that out, just paint and body alone, $4,700. The LMGT4 wheels that I love absolutely so much, $4,200. Epoxy intakes, $325. The tires from Yokohama, some of my favorite ones. I have Yokohamas on my Supra. I have the AO52s on the Supra. On these, I have the 8008Rs. They were a gift from Yokohama. Thank you very much, Yokohama, but would have cost me $1,200. Suspension, the GT1 Meister R suspension that's on here. If you get the GT1 like I did, $2,125, call it $2,100. Coil radiator, $350. Also got the wiring specialties coil pack wire harness, which was $750. We've got the injector cleaning and rebuild, which was $245. So the total, everything that we needed to get to this point right now, not including the stuff we've already paid for, is $13,870 is what it costs to get here. $13,870, not including any of the other stuff from the previous thing. $13,870 just to get it looking like this, and such a long way to go. So for people that are like, I'll just buy a clapped out one and do it myself, bruh, we're closing in on the price of one of the really nice R32 GTRs we have right here pretty quickly. So the question is, will I get to what this car is in front of me that I love so much and think is so good for less with this car? All right, guys, thanks for checking out the vlog. We're back at it tomorrow. I don't know when this video is gonna get posted, but thanks for hanging out. It's super late. We'll see you in the next one.